Life is a winding road, full of surprises that can catch us off guard. A sudden job loss, an unexpected breakup, or a financial hiccup. These moments can feel like insurmountable mountains, but here's the truth. While we can't control what happens to us, we always have the power to decide how we respond. This is where Stoicism shines as a timeless guide. It teaches us that real strength isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about transforming adversity into fuel for growth. Stoicism doesn't just help you endure. It empowers you to thrive by turning setbacks into stepping stones. Today, let's explore 5 powerful Stoic strategies designed to make an immediate impact on your life. These aren't vague ideas. They're practical tools to help you navigate challenges with resilience and resourcefulness. If you're ready to move from feeling powerless in the face of life's storms to taking charge of your own happiness, these principles will show you the way. Our reactions shape our reality far more than the events themselves. Think about it. 2 people can face the exact same challenge, yet their responses might be worlds apart. One might crumble under pressure, seeing only despair, while the other rises above, viewing the situation as an opportunity to grow. This difference lies at the heart of Stoic wisdom. Our perception matters more than the event itself. Imagine 2 entrepreneurs who both experience financial losses. One sees this as proof of failure and gives up entirely. The other views it as a lesson, an invaluable chance to reflect, learn, and improve. That second entrepreneur embodies Stoicism, choosing to see the loss not as a defeat but as a catalyst for becoming stronger and wiser. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoics, often reminded himself that obstacles are tests of character, opportunities to practice virtues like patience, resilience, and integrity. When you adopt this mindset, you free yourself from the weight of uncontrollable circumstances, because no matter what happens, you hold the reins of your response. Consider something as mundane as being stuck in traffic. For one person, it becomes a source of frustration, ruining their mood and wasting their energy. Another uses the time wisely, listening to an inspiring podcast, practicing mindfulness, or simply reflecting on their day. The external situation didn't change, but their internal experience did. This is Stoicism in action, recognizing that while we can't control every twist and turn of life, we can control how we react. And that makes all the difference. Another cornerstone of Stoicism is learning to focus on what's within your control and releasing what isn't. As Epictetus wisely said, some things are ours to influence. Our actions, attitudes, and choices. And others lie beyond our reach, like the weather, other people's behavior, or random delays. Instead of expending precious energy on what you can't change, Stoicism encourages you to pour your efforts into what you can. You can't stop rain from falling, but you can grab an umbrella. You can't control someone else's words, but you can choose how to interpret them and whether to let them affect you. Stoicism isn't about detaching emotionally or avoiding discomfort. It's quite the opposite. It's about engaging deeply with life while cultivating the clarity to know what you can shape and what you must accept. By focusing on your own responses, you gain calmness, composure, and the ability to tackle challenges head-on. This approach leads to smarter decisions, deeper peace of mind, and a richer, more fulfilling existence. When you embrace Stoicism, you shift from merely surviving life's difficulties to thriving in spite of them. You come to understand that your most potent tool is your capacity to choose how you respond to any situation. Once you master this skill, controlling your thoughts and actions, you'll discover that no obstacle is too daunting to overcome. Think of tough times like running a marathon. At first, every step feels heavy, almost unbearable. But if you keep moving forward, momentum builds, and soon, you find your stride. Life works the same way. Progress, even in small increments, creates momentum that carries you through. Keep going, stay steady, and trust the process. With Stoicism as your compass, you'll not only weather life's storms, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Why? The Stoics understood a timeless truth. True greatness doesn't emerge from a single dramatic act, but from the quiet persistence of small, deliberate actions rooted in our deepest values. Consider Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher who journaled his thoughts each day. These reflections, later compiled into meditations, became one of history's most enduring works on Stoicism. Through this daily practice, he sustained mental clarity and emotional resilience while navigating the immense pressures of leading an empire. In our own lives, maintaining momentum might look like committing to seemingly modest tasks that inch us closer to our larger aspirations. If you're writing a book, for example, focusing on just 200 words a day feels achievable, even effortless. Over time, those tiny efforts accumulate not only in measurable progress, but also in cultivating a habit of consistency. But what happens when motivation falters? Life has its low-energy days, moments when even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. Here, Stoicism offers practical wisdom. Adapt rather than abandon. On days when your usual 30-minute workout feels impossible, aim for 10 minutes instead. When writing 200 words seems out of reach, commit to 50, or even 10. The critical point is to keep moving forward, no matter how slight the step. This approach ensures that momentum remains intact and reinforces the discipline needed to sustain long-term growth. Another powerful Stoic tool is the practice of premeditation, visualizing potential obstacles before they arise. This isn't about dwelling on negativity, it's about preparing yourself mentally to face challenges with calmness and confidence. By anticipating setbacks, you equip yourself to navigate them effectively when they inevitably occur. For instance, imagine embarking on a major project like renovating a home. You know there will be hurdles, budget overruns, supply delays, unexpected complications. By accepting these possibilities up front and having contingency plans ready, you avoid being derailed by frustration or panic. This proactive mindset keeps you grounded and focused, allowing you to maintain momentum even when the path grows rocky. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of community. While personal discipline is vital, surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can make all the difference. Just as a workout partner motivates you to show up at the gym, mentors, peers, or accountability partners can inspire you to persevere during tough times. They remind you that you're not alone in your journey and provide encouragement when self-doubt creeps in. Reflection plays another crucial role in Stoic philosophy. It's not merely about tracking progress, but ensuring that your actions align with your core principles. Regular reflection allows you to recalibrate, reaffirming your purpose and direction. Are your daily efforts moving you closer to your goals? Are they consistent with your values? This ongoing process ensures that the momentum you build propels you toward meaningful achievements. By embracing these Stoic practices, consistent action, adaptability, anticipation of challenges, community support, and reflective alignment, you create a framework for sustainable success. Success, after all, isn't defined by the magnitude of your steps, but by the intention and consistency behind them. Every effort, no matter how small, becomes a seed planted in the soil of your aspirations. With patience and perseverance, those seeds grow into something extraordinary. Like tending to a garden, nurturing your dreams requires care, attention, and unwavering commitment. But the harvest is worth every ounce of effort. With consistent care, unwavering patience, and deliberate action, you shape your life into something extraordinary. You shield it from distractions, cultivating a reality that mirrors your deepest values over time. This journey isn't merely about achieving success, it's also about finding profound fulfillment along the way. So, when faced with an overwhelming challenge, remember this timeless Stoic insight. Progress may not always be swift, but with the right mindset, every step forward, no matter how small, is a triumph. Ultimately, it's not just about arriving at your destination. It's about who you become during the voyage. Stoicism teaches us that pursuing our goals is as much about nurturing inner growth as it is about attaining external achievements. By focusing on what lies within our control, adhering to a path of virtue, and embracing challenges as opportunities for development, we create meaningful progress, not fleeting victories. At the core of Stoicism lies resolve, the antidote to indecision and the chaos it brings. Picture an entrepreneur standing at a crossroads, weighing whether to invest in a promising yet risky venture. A Stoic approach doesn't fixate on potential gains or losses, but instead asks if the decision aligns with their guiding principles. Values like innovation, courage, and contributing to the greater good. Trusting their judgment, shaped by these ideals, The entrepreneur moves forward confidently, knowing that staying true to their character is its own form of success, regardless of the outcome. Stoicism also emphasizes preparation for the consequences of our actions through mental rehearsals, a practice known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of adversity. For instance, consider a writer contemplating the publication of a controversial opinion piece. By envisioning both praise and criticism, they fortify their resolve, ensuring they remain composed and steadfast in expressing their authentic perspective rather than being swayed by public reaction. Moreover, Stoicism invites us to embrace whatever fate delivers after we act, a principle called amor fati, or love of fate. Imagine playing a game of cards. Once you've made your move, accept the results gracefully, learn from them, and continue without regret. Similarly, Stoics view life's outcomes as opportunities to grow, urging us to appreciate even the most unexpected turns. Practices such as journaling further strengthen self-trust. Reflecting on daily decisions and evaluating them against Stoic virtues fosters clarity, helping you recognize when you've acted in harmony with your values and when adjustments are needed. This process builds a foundation of self-awareness, empowering future decisions. Trusting yourself to act is akin to sailing a ship. Preparation matters. You study maps, check weather patterns, and plan your course. But eventually, you must raise the anchor and set sail, trusting your ability to navigate storms and reach your destination. It's not reckless impulsivity, but informed confidence, making the best decision with the knowledge and virtues you possess, then stepping forward courageously, ready to embrace whatever arises. This Stoic approach transforms every decision into an exercise of integrity and resilience. True success isn't measured by outcomes, but by the quality of your actions. Each choice becomes part of a larger journey of self-discovery and growth. Embarking on this path of self-reliance resembles navigating uncharted waters. It's deeply personal, demanding trust in your inner compass, rather than reliance on external validation. Central to Stoic philosophy is the belief that happiness stems from within, cultivated by mastering our responses to the world around us. Consider someone choosing between a high-paying job in a field they feel indifferent toward and a lower-paying role aligned with their passions. A Stoic would counsel them to prioritize passion, purpose, and fulfillment over money or prestige, reminding them that genuine satisfaction comes from living authentically. Self-reliance in Stoicism extends to facing life's trials. Stoics believe we have the power to endure hardship and transform obstacles into opportunities. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This perspective empowers us to take ownership of our responses and emotions. For example, losing a job might initially seem catastrophic, but a Stoic sees it as a chance to reassess their direction, perhaps pursuing a long-held dream or shifting to a more fulfilling career path. Finally, self-reliance demands discipline and self-control, essential qualities for personal growth. These practices enable us to stay grounded amidst uncertainty, fostering resilience and wisdom. Through Stoicism, we learn that true strength lies not in avoiding challenges, but in meeting them head-on with courage, clarity, and conviction. These qualities are cultivated through daily practices like meditation, exercise, or dedicating time to philosophical reflection. Such routines fortify both mind and body, equipping us to confront life's unpredictabilities with composure and strength. Picture someone navigating a personal crisis, a family disagreement, for instance. A practitioner of Stoicism, having honed mental resilience and emotional equilibrium, would approach the situation with clarity and balance. Instead of escalating tension, they would focus on resolution, embodying the Stoic ideal of preserving inner peace amidst external chaos. Self-reliance also entails embracing the uniqueness of each individual's journey. Comparing ourselves to others only breeds dissatisfaction. Every person possesses distinct strengths, challenges, and circumstances. Consider a young artist who feels overshadowed by their peers' achievements. Through the lens of Stoicism, they can learn to channel their energy into their own growth and creative process, realizing that personal progress holds far greater value than seeking approval from outside sources. The Stoic principle of aligning with nature encourages individuals to delve deeply into understanding and accepting their authentic selves. This demands honest introspection about our abilities and limitations. By doing so, we can establish goals that are not merely ambitious, but resonate with our genuine capabilities and passions. Authentic aspirations lead to a more satisfying and coherent existence. For example, someone naturally gifted in social interactions might choose a career in community leadership or counseling, harmonizing their professional pursuits with their inherent talents. When discussing self-reliance with friends or mentees, I often liken it to constructing a house you've designed yourself. Its strength doesn't stem solely from the materials used, but from the deliberate placement of every brick, each chosen with purpose and understanding. This metaphorical house, much like your life, becomes a true reflection of who you are, built not by societal expectations or external pressures, but by your own values, choices, and dreams. The path of personal development and self-reliance in Stoicism is not an exercise in isolation or selfishness. It's about nurturing a robust, virtuous character capable of navigating life's intricacies while contributing positively to the world around us. The most dependable resource at our disposal is our capacity to manage our thoughts, decisions, and responses, regardless of external conditions. This profound self-reliance unlocks freedom, fulfillment, and a life rich with meaning. Thank you for accompanying me on this exploration. If these ideas have resonated with you, I encourage you to delve deeper into how Stoic principles can transform everyday challenges into opportunities for growth. Together, let's continue building lives marked by purpose, resilience, and unwavering authenticity.